Days after deadly attacks by Hamas, many Israelis are still left wondering about the whereabouts and well-being of their relatives. I'm joined now by Shira Havron, who has a dozen family members who you believe to have been kidnapped and being held hostage. Shira, welcome to DW. Can you tell us what you know about your relatives so far?
So basically, on Saturday morning, we got the news that the kibbutz was raided by Hamas. And we lost contact with 11 of our family members that hid in their shelters. And since then haven't heard anything, maybe seen just a bit, someone of the family members in a video, but lost contact. And we got 2 pieces of information that led us to believe that their houses were burned down and were empty. So now we believe that they're in the Gaza Strip, hopefully alive.
How do you feel? So many family members, so little information.
I never thought I would be in this situation. It feels very surreal and really hard to grasp this new reality. It's probably half of my family from my father's side. People who I grew up in their houses with their kids. It's hard to communicate this and be in touch with my feelings because it takes a lot of strength to tell the story for my cousins who might be orphans, for the young kids who were kidnapped, who are 8 and 3 years old, my cousins' kids. It's very hard to put it in words. I can just say that I really don't wish it to anyone to be in this situation. Yeah.
Thank you for trying to put it into words for us, and you've also been putting it into words here at the European Parliament. We're in Brussels. You want to put those words into actions. What's your ask, what's your request of parliamentarians and the European Union in general?
We ask the people here to act and put pressure upon our government to arrange some kind of a deal in which the people in captivity will return to their homes as soon as possible, because time is ticking, the clock is ticking. Every minute we stand here talking is time where injured people might be dying, my family may be dying, and before the war will move on, people will forget about those people who are there and bomb and destroy everything. We want them back, and we ask people here to put the pressure, talk to whoever they need to talk, act and activate their effect in our region and help us get out of this situation. This is what we're asking for.
Shira, you said you would like them to put pressure on your government. So you are Israeli. You were travelling here in Europe when you got this dreadful news. There's also a lot of anger toward the Israeli government. Is that how you feel?
Of course. It's a very complicated relationship with the government in my country. It's a very complicated place to live in. We're people who support peace and equality and rights for all humans, no matter who they are and what's their religion or region or anything. So we feel abandoned right now, and the fact that we are here is a desperate act to ask for more help to solve the situation, because our government is busy with stuff that are not my family right now, and I want my family back. This is what I want. It has never been this personal. It has never been this size of catastrophe for me personally, and obviously it's very hard feelings to ask people who are not my government for help, even though it's also their responsibility. But the fact that it's so desperate, and the time has passed, it's been 96 hours and nothing has been done. We can't hear from them, we can't see them, and it's not just me, I'm just a representative of my family.
You said you wouldn't wish this feeling on anyone. We both know the most likely outcome here is that there will be more innocent bloodshed, particularly in Gaza, among Palestinians. How do you feel about that?
As I said, I grew up on values of equality and humanity for everyone, and it's the same, it's never changed. It's the same here, even though my family, 11 members of my family, half of my family are missing. My heart is with the other families who suffer from the same situation, Israeli and Palestinians, obviously. It has always been this way. For me, this is the only way to live. I was born in Israel, I'm an Israeli by birth. This is my family, this is where I grew up in. But I care for other people. I want this to stop. I want the stopping in Israel to stop, and I want the bombing in Gaza to stop. I want everyone to live in peace. This is a very large request right now. So right now I'm taking care of my family. But once it's done, and hopefully the result will be them coming back to us alive, each and every one of them, young kids, grandfathers, parents, 3 generations that are missing. Once it's done, I just want everything to end. I want everyone to live in peace. I want families, kids from here, from Gaza, from the West Bank, all over the world to feel safe. This is the basic human right. This is a very important message. Everyone suffers because of it. Everyone. It's not one-sided. And people have to remember this, even in this situation. In the hardest time, this is the time to remember it.
Shira Havron, thank you so much for speaking to DW and sharing your story with us.